Kicking off our Sunrise Smart Start and going inside the huddle, the Bills are in the Lone Star State taking on the Houston Texans for some Thursday night football. The Texans will call backup quarterback Davis Mills again this week as C.J. Stroud is still on concussion protocol. Bills wide receiver Mecole Hardman and Curtis Samuel are not suiting up for this game, and neither is tight end Dalton Kincaid. The Bills are coming off a really good offensive performance, but the Houston Texans defense has allowed just 16 points per game, the fewest in the NFL.
I mean, they got some guys that have that are big in stature and yet have twitch to them, and really at all three levels of their defense. So it's both corners are really good, and their safety play is excellent as well. And so the front and the back end are working together.
A team that doesn't blitz a whole lot. They're not a lot of exotic looks. They just kind of put the ball down and play. They're fantastic in the back end. I think their front is great. They're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterbacks. So yeah, we're going to have our hands full. But
kickoff tonight is set for 8:15 on Amazon Prime. We'll get you ready with a special edition of Bills Kickoff tonight at 7 right here on Channel 8. Time again to take a look at our sunrise traffic report. There's a view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye Cam. That volume is still low at this hour. Nothing of note, no accidents. 390, 490, 590. All clear for now. We'll keep giving you those updates every few minutes. In our headlines today, the Yates County District Attorney says he will share greater context surrounding the mishandling of a 2023 teen rape case that was recently highlighted in a New York Times article. This focuses on the range of discipline officers receive for misconduct across New York. In the article, a Yates County teen reportedly told Deputy Morgan Morehouse that she had been raped by her adoptive father for years. But Morehouse, according to DA Todd Casella, quote, didn't do the very essence of what it is to be a police officer. According to the news article, the teen was sent back home and faced further abuse. 2 years later, the child's father pleaded guilty to sexual assault. This morning, DA Casella plans to detail how his complaint against the investigator was handled and what changes have been implemented under a new sheriff. News 8 will be there live for that briefing. You can stream it at 9:30 a.m. on RochesterFirst.com. Today, a final farewell for former Vice President Dick Cheney in Washington. Cheney was a major force in Republican politics for more than 30 years, serving in high office and behind the scenes. He battled health issues for decades. His family says he died earlier this month due to complications of pneumonia, cardiac, and vascular disease. He was 84 years old. His funeral is expected to bring together politicians and lawmakers, including former presidents. George W. Bush is among those slated to speak. President Trump signed a bill into law Wednesday night that requires the Justice Department to release all of its files related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. This comes after the measure passed the House Tuesday and moved through the Senate unanimously. Now that the president has signed the bill, the Justice Department has 30 days to release all of the Epstein files.
I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein, but you know who does have? Bill Clinton. Larry Summers.
We will continue to follow the law with maximum transparency while protecting victims.
Top congressional Democrats are pressing for the full unredacted release of the files. Homeowners on Meredith Street in Rochester are now faced with thousands of dollars in damage after a massive water main break last week. Since then, many have had to front the cost to replace appliances and other valuables damaged from extensive flooding. Just days ago, parts of the neighborhood were submerged in water so high it reached the top porch steps of several homes, and dozens of basements turned into what one neighbor called an indoor swimming pool. Now residents are sorting through ruined boxes and thousands of dollars in personal property lost. And for Jordan Dejewski, that includes some of the most irreplaceable items.
A lot of things all got damaged in the flood. We're looking at thousands of dollars of personal property that's been destroyed. We had a bunch of books get wet that we have been working on drying out under a fan throughout the last week or so. Some of the books that we had lost in the basement were owned by my grandmother and marked up by her, like she had notes in the margins. And
He's since filed a claim with his insurance company and plans to submit a claim with the City of Rochester's Law Department to be reimbursed for damages caused by what he believes is negligence. The city says it's connected impacted families with the United Methodist Committee on Relief, which will assist with more cleanup this Saturday. Neighbors are also expected to meet in the coming days as they continue pushing for answers and reimbursement for the damage. The YMCA of Greater Rochester has reversed its decision to drop the SilverSneakers program come next year. Earlier this week, the Y announced seniors with SilverSneakers memberships, a program commonly included in Medicare Advantage or Medicare supplement plans, would have to pay for a YMCA membership next year or find somewhere else to exercise. However, in a statement online, the nonprofit explained it knows how important the program is to the community and will continue honoring it through 2026. A reminder, all insurance-based memberships need to be renewed in person at your local Y on or after January 1st. Code Blue plans for Monroe County are now in effect, providing warming centers for individuals without shelter when the temperatures dip below 32 degrees. During Code Blue months, people can request free transport to a warming center through RTS at any bus stop. If a bus route doesn't go to a particular location, an RTS employee will assist people in boarding the right one. Warming center locations include Open Door Mission, House of Mercy, Saving Grace Ministries, and Oak Orchard First Baptist Church. Now, we do have to get to a final check of our forecast with meteorologist James Gilbert. It is supposed to be a bit of a what, quiet day, you said?
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted by the sunrise happening right now. It's a pretty decent one. Yes, some good gold out there. We're about 15 minutes away from official sunrise, so I think this is only going to get better around. Usually it's about like 5 to 10 minutes before sunrise. Twilight, late twilight is when you catch that sunrise. So keep looking off to the east. We may have a good one there. Decent in Canandaigua there as well. You can see that sky. You gotta like that. Of course, beautiful. It's cold. Temperatures in the 20s, 23 Penn Honey Eye Falls at 22. South Bristol at 29, and we'll get those highs in the mid-40s with a lot of sunshine later today.
A lot of sunshine. Got to remember those sunglasses.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember.
Right.
I listen to you, James.
Oh, yeah.
And you should, too, because you should make sure to check out Brennan and James' podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise, airing every morning at 9 on the Rochester First streaming app. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there later.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. CBS Mornings up next. Have a good day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.